Hey everyone, Sandy Waggett here with MSW Interactive Designs. I have run and grown an agency to over seven figures over the past 26 years. And I am here to share some ideas today on how you can come up very easily with content and content ideas for your social media, for your YouTube videos, and for your blog. After all, content is what it's all about. So I'm just going to share a strategy that I have used. And literally today, I just went through and did some work. And I thought, I really should make a video about this because it's so effective. Now, if you're anything like me, I am sitting in seminars, courses, all of these things, and I am writing things on pads like this. And they tend to stack up where we don't necessarily implement, right? Guilty. Have you ever been guilty of that? So I'm just going to show you a strategy that I did. I have got several notebooks. I literally have a box of things that are ideas that I have written down at some point along the way, figuring that it's an idea I need to implement or utilize or leverage in my business or share with my clients because it's really good stuff. So as an example, on this tablet, I was sitting in a seminar with Mike Michalowicz as a mastermind, and he was teaching about Brené Brown's square squad, which is essentially you take one by one by one by one square, that's why it's a square, and you write down the names of people whose opinions matter to you. And these would be people who love you, and in Mike's words, or maybe he was quoting Brené Brown, I'm not sure, but people who would rumble with you. You write this down and you carry it in your wallet. And I thought, this would be a great thing to make a video on. Now, I haven't made a video on it yet. And when I say make a video on it, I don't mean stealing the content or the idea. What I mean is sharing the content or idea, crediting Brené Brown, of course, and then talking about how I utilized it in my business and what it did, what kind of results I had, that sort of thing. So what I did is I just tore this out of my pad, and my background it cuts out, but you can see here, I tore it out. And then I just put a sticky note on it, and I'm going to write video square squad. So give me 1 second here. So it looks something like this. All right. So now I don't have to go, it saves me time. I don't have to go back searching. And now I've got my video and blog ideas, little folio, right? It's money. Oh, this side, money. And I remind myself, just pull out an idea and press record. Now I'm just going to show you all the stuff that's in here, this gold. I have got a stack of things ready at any time that I can make a video for. As an example, here's one. This is Aspire, What Great Leaders Do Differently. And this was an amazing presentation that I sat in a couple of years ago in Leadership, Missouri, actually. This guy was fantastic. And I can share this content. It was so amazing. Give him credit and talk about how I implemented those ideas in my business and what kind of results I have. So you can see all of these are sticky notes that I have got on this batch of potential content that literally I can just stand in front of a camera and talk to you for 10 or 15 minutes with a simple reminder on the outside. Just press record. It's that simple. People don't want scripts. They want to know what you've implemented, what you've learned, what worked, what didn't work. And you save them time. You save yourself time by taking this approach. So anyway, I just wanted to share that idea. That is how I come up with content ideas on a regular basis for the things that I share in my blogs, in my YouTube videos, and on my social channels. And keep in mind, if you do one type of content, so you do a long form blog, you can turn that into a video, you can turn that into shorts, you can turn that into posts on social media. So now you can repurpose too. I mean, literally, you guys, this stack is probably an entire year's worth of content that I could produce that would be useful and valuable to my audience. So I hope that's helpful. Just a strategy I use. Essentially, I just keep my stories all in one place. I keep all the stuff I want to share in one place. I highlight it real big with a sticky note so that I don't have to use a lot of brain power when I go back through it. And so when I'm ready and I have time to make a video, I just grab a sheet and I start talking, turn on the camera, and I'm good to go. One other bonus tip real quick. I also have these decks. So whenever I see an interesting deck, I buy it. This one's called What's Your Word? It's from myintent.org. And so they've got different categories here. So here's a one that says grow. Here's a grow card. And the question is, what risk are you happy that you took? So I could literally talk about this and create a video. Super simply, what's a risk that I'm happy I took? Well, I changed the model of my business from doing services piecemeal to doing marketing strategies and systems. And what that did is it enabled us to work with a higher level of client, a more advanced business owner, more successful business owner than we were doing in the past. And I could go into depth on that and talk about lessons learned, what was hard, what was the outcome. And there I have a great story, an authentic story. I could even utilize AI to help me make an outline, but ultimately I'm populating it with my own thoughts, and that's what brings it to life and makes it really valuable, makes it unique, and makes it mine. All right. Hope this was helpful to you. Check out the next video that pops up on your screen, whichever direction it goes, because I have more marketing tips and things to help you be successful with your online digital marketing efforts. Sandy Waggett signing off.